The reason porn keeps pulling you back isn't just lust. Porn feels like pleasure in the moment, but what really drives it is escape from pain. And here's the reality: you can't heal what you won't face. It's like ignoring a smoke alarm, taking out the batteries instead of putting out the fire. Porn is the alarm, a signal that something deeper needs addressing. If you don't face the deeper pain, you'll never heal. You'll try filters, motivation spikes, even rushing into marriage, but the fire's still burning. Until you deal with the root, you'll always end up back in the same cycle. I've seen this with brothers I coach. At first, the triggers sound simple: late nights, the phone, boredom, and once we deal with those, progress comes quickly. But the deeper pain always shows up eventually. One brother, Abdullah, carried years of unspoken guilt, believing his mother secretly disapproved of his career and judged him for not pursuing Islamic studies like some of his peers. For years, that assumption weighed on him, but he never faced it. When he finally had an honest conversation with her, he discovered the truth. She supported his career so long as he kept his religious duties. That one conversation dissolved years of guilt and gave him confidence to face other difficult emotions instead of numbing them. And that's the point. Healing didn't come from avoiding pain, it came from facing it. Because you can't heal what you won't face. At its core, porn isn't just a craving, it's a coping mechanism. Addiction often stems from the need to quiet psychological pain. Anxiety, loneliness, grief, hopelessness, porn, alcohol, even endless scrolling on social media, they all work the same way. They temporarily numb the pain. Over time, your brain becomes conditioned to associate these behaviors with relief. So it's not just about craving, it's about the distress you feel when the behavior isn't there. That's why filters, marriage, or motivation spikes won't heal you. The only way forward is to face that pain head on and replace the escape with something better. So, how do you actually start facing your pain instead of running from it? Step one: recognize that porn is the alarm, not the fire. The urge means there's pain underneath that needs addressing. Step two: identify what you're actually avoiding. Is it loneliness, shame, stress, hopelessness? Be brutally honest with yourself. Step three: build awareness. With what I call daily emotional pulse check. Once a day, check in with yourself and ask, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling it? Write it down, even if it's just a few words. And I know some of you hear the word emotional and you think that sounds weak, soft. But here's the reality: running from your emotions is what keeps you weak, facing them is what makes you strong. The strongest men in our history, the Sahaba, the warriors, the leaders, they faced fear, grief, and didn't run. That's what gave them strength and clarity. So, this isn't about being soft, it's about being a man who can carry weight, starting with his own heart. This is where most brothers get stuck. They avoid their internal triggers, the insecurities, the doubts, the pain from strained relationships. For many, it's with their father or mother. For others, it's different family wounds they've never faced. And I get it. Facing that feels uncomfortable, even unmanly. But every serious addiction framework and everything I've seen coaching men proves the same thing. These internal triggers are the real fuel for relapse. And until you face them, you'll keep numbing them because you can't heal what you won't face. This is bigger than just quitting porn. If you keep avoiding your pain, it bleeds into everything: your salah, your iman, your marriage, your leadership. But when you face it, you grow resilience. You build the kind of strength Allah calls you to, the strength to stand firm in hardship and the maturity to carry responsibility. And that's what being a Muslim man is about. Not running from the pain, but meeting it with courage and faith. So that's step two. You can't heal what you won't face. Porn isn't just desire, it's a signal, a smoke alarm. If you keep taking out the batteries instead of putting out the fire, you'll stay stuck. In the next video, we'll break down truth 3, why relapse isn't failure, but feedback. You'll find it right here.